Hello. Today we're going to be going over ABC Pickup. I'm going to tell you a little bit about ABC Pickup, and then we're going to show you how it works. So what is ABC Pickup? ABC Pickup is the app that helps schools with the end of the day pickup process to return students to their parents faster and safer. The way we do that is we use QR codes that are printed for each student and given to parents. And when the parent arrives, they give the QR code to a staff member who uses our app or website to scan the QR code. And then the child's name appears on a list of students that are ready to be picked up, and someone inside sends the student out to be picked up. Now, another safety feature we have is if the parents forgot that they uh, needed to bring their QR code, then the staff is able to search by last name. And when searching by last name, the names of everybody who's authorized to pick up that child appears on a list, and the staff member is then able to check their ID to make sure the person picking the child up is actually authorized. So let's go ahead and go over ABC Pickup. First thing you need to do is you need to create an account. So if you just come right here and click Create School Account, now this is only if your school doesn't already have an account. If you want to create a parent account, we'll go over that later. But once you click on Create New School Account, then once this appears, then you just go ahead and fill out all the information. You go ahead and fill out all this information, and your account will be created. After that, it'll take you to a page where you get to choose your school's account name. Now, if you don't want spaces, or if you don't want a %20 where spaces go, then just go ahead and remove the remove any spaces, and then your school's unique name will be available. So if somebody goes to ABC Pickup slash whatever your school's name is, then they'll be taken to your school's page where they can go ahead and create teacher accounts. But let's go ahead and move on. So once you've created your account, then you'll be able to log in. And you'll see this here. The first thing you're going to need to do once you've created a school account is you're going to want to come down and add students. Now, the first time you add students, you're going to want to come down to the bottom and read this right here so you can set up an Excel spreadsheet where you put the student's last name, first name, middle, grade, teacher, people authorized to pick the student up, and the student ID, all on that Excel spreadsheet in that exact order. So if it's not in that exact order, your data is not going to be accurate. So make sure to put it in that exact order. And if you don't know students' middle name, you can just leave that blank. But the most important thing is to put the student ID. And when you put teachers, the teacher for the student, it'll actually update. So here, so it'll put the teacher names, and throughout the rest of the site, you'll be able to use those teacher names. So you just upload one document, and everything's taken care of for you. Once you've gone ahead and done that, you can either return to the My Account page to take you back here and click on download download QR codes right here, or you can just use the menu to navigate to download QR codes. Once it takes you to download QR codes, you just go ahead and select all, or if you'd rather, if you select all, you're going to have to cut out the students' QR codes individually. If you choose all one per student, then you'll get one page per student that you could print. Or you could select all by teacher or individual teacher. Individual teacher, you'll have the same process where if you choose individual teacher, you then select the teacher here, and you'll have to cut out the QR codes because it puts it 50 to a page. And or you could do individual teacher one per page, and then it'll just print out. Here, we'll do an example of individual teacher, one per page. You click load. And then download. And then it downloads to here. And then each student will have their own unique page with the QR code. So you can just print it out and hand out one per student as opposed to having to cut it out. Let me show you what it looks like if you have to cut it out. So for example, if we selected all, then it comes like this. I'm sorry, it's not 50 per page. It's you can, if you're printing all, you can only print 50 at a time. But anyway, then you would have to cut it out and hand it out individually. So it's up to you really how you want to do it. Anyway, once you've printed out your QR codes and given them to your students, you just go when the parent arrives to pick up the child, then you just come to this page and you use the QR code to scan and add the child to the pickup list. Now, if the parent doesn't have a QR code, you can search by last name. But when you search by last name, then it pops up with the names of everyone authorized to pick up the child, and it prompts the scanner to check the ID. Now, let's say you have a new student who just arrived at the school and they don't have a QR code yet. Well, in that case, you can just type the student's information here, and it'll add the student's name to the list. And if they have multiple children, then you can just leave the field, and when you type the information, then you just change the name and the the rest of the information will stay stay there. Anyway, once we've added students to the pickup list, then here we have the list of students that we've selected on our pickup list. So once the child gets sent, then we simply click it here and it clears the student off the list. Now, if we want to clear multiple students that are in either lane A or lane B, if you just click clear all lane A or clear all lane B, it'll go ahead and clear all those for you at once. Now, often teachers, when they're busy trying to get the students all ready and everything, they go ahead and they might put their phone in their pocket or something. And so you don't necessarily want everybody to be on the page that clears the students. And so that's why we have a view only pickup list. So again, with this view only pickup list, when you get here, you just you can either do select all or select the different teacher's name. And then if it'll show you those students. Now, if a teacher is only looking for her students, you would just select her name and it would show only her students here that haven't been cleared. And then she doesn't have he or she doesn't have to worry about bumping the names and clearing any students off. It's safer to be looking at it from this page, and then you would just have one person who's at the door on the actual pickup list page that you can actually click and clear names off with. Now, you may be wondering, what about tracking students who take the bus? Well, we also have a method for doing that. And the way you can do that is on the, if you go to bus, scan QR codes, then you can either scan the child's QR code if they have a QR code, or you can search by their last name. And again, if they don't have a QR code and they haven't been added to the list yet, then they can be added right here. And then the children, once you've got everybody scanned for who's going to be getting on the bus, if you just go to the bus pickup list, then you can clear either all the bus or all the after school care students that are that have then gotten on the bus to go to after school care or to go home. And by adding someone to the bus list, if a parent comes to pick up their child and they were already added to the bus list and sent, then when the scanner goes to scan it, it'll pop up saying that the student was already put on the bus. So you know so you're tracking exactly where that child is, and there's no confusion, and you can tell the parent right away where their child is. And that is ABC Pickup. Now, as I said, each school has their own page. So in this example, if somebody goes to ABC Pickup/test, it'll take them to this account where they can create a teacher's account. And once they've created a teacher's account, if you just have an admin go to add admin, and they just simply type the name of the email, and they can either choose, the admin can choose whether they want to make that person a super admin or a regular admin. Now, the difference between super admin and regular admin is what all you have access to. Now, a regular admin cannot view the pickup list and clear off names. They can only view the view only pickup list. And that's one of the biggest differences between an admin and a super admin. Now, maybe you want to give everybody access to everything, and that's totally your choice. But that's the difference between admin and super admin. Now, another great feature we have is sending alerts. So we'll go ahead and open up another page of ABC Pickup. And if we're on either the pickup list or the view only pickup list, if someone sends an alert saying, for example, find Johnny Smith, then on this page or the view only pickup list, find Johnny Smith appears here and then is cleared. So it's just another great tool for helping out to communicate amongst your teachers. Now, so far we've shown you how to create accounts and scan for using just the QR codes. We also have a feature of self check-in. So with self check-in, right here, if as the parent arrives, we go to download pickup code, and we've got and we print this off, and we either put the pickup code on a chair or a sign or stick, whatever you want to put it on, doesn't matter, just somewhere visible, so when parents drive up, they can see the code of the day. And when they see the code of the day, then they would just log into their parent account, and they can create a parent account by simply scanning on their smartphone the same QR code that is given to all the parents. It takes them directly to a page for their individual student, and they can create an account that way to be able to access this page. So anyway, they would just take this code and type it in right here, and they would select what lane they're in, either lane A or lane B. And their children would automatically appear on the pickup list. Now, I've already selected, or I don't have any children to list, so it's not appearing on here. But this is where it would appear after they do self check-in. So that is ABC Pickup. And oh, also with the check-in code, if you want, what you can do is you can choose your own pickup code. So let's say you want your code to be, let's say you're the Sharks. You want to say go Sharks as your pickup code. You can either choose your own pickup code, or your pickup code can be automatically changed every 24 hours. Now, if that you do choose to choose your own pickup code, then you they have to type it case sensitive exactly as it is there, or else it's not going to work. So that is ABC Pickup. I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial, and most importantly, I hope you enjoy using ABC Pickup to make your end of the day pickup process both faster and safer. Thank you for your time, and I hope you have a great day.